Okay, YouTubers, here we are. I have not ever, done a video with me in the middle of the thick of things. Started this stage of the project earlier than I anticipated. One quick thing before I get into what I'm doing for the four-wheel drive setup is I added a spare. Well, actually a spare that's the same as what's on the Jeep. I took there was a stock mount here, took that off. Also took off the tank, reserve tank. I guess part of my attempt in doing that is I'd like to take both Jeeps to the shows, and my trailer is not very long, and if I bought a longer one, it'd be still tougher for me to get into my garage, but not my garage, my driveway, because I'm coming in between a telephone pole and a fence, which makes it tough to maneuver anything that's much bigger. So I guess that's part of the attempt with that. The mount I got for that tire on Amazon for like $50 or something. That's pretty cheap. Cheaper than what I could have done to fabricate something. I just want to give a little shout out to Harbor Freight here. Purchased one of their titanium 125s. Welder I had was a little bit too big for the electrical system out here in the garage. I wasn't able to really get a very good weld. A lot of bubblegum welds going on. But I used that last night. Wow. Huge difference. If you guys have a situation similar where you don't have many amps to work with, that welder works very well. Anyways, getting right into it here. I'm starting to mock things up. What we got here is a disc, brake disc, which I'll end up incorporating as probably my parking brake, and I guess use it as an emergency brake as well. But got the disc there and a universal connector to that, which I'm going to tie direct to the rear of the transmission that's in it now. There is a 12-tooth number 50 chain sprocket and then a bearing on an 1.25 inch shaft. Let me see if I can go underneath here to show you guys what's going on, what I've got so far down here. The light isn't that good. I apologize. I'm going to do what I can. Oh, and the finger's in the way. Anyways, here's what we got going on so far. Got a bearing, got a yoke for the front drive shaft. I guess I don't have the sprocket on there, but those shafts are keyed 10.25 inches long. So I got pillow block bearing, and then on the back side we'll also have another universal connector like this one. I wanted to get the one that is similar to what you find on the pumpkin, where you just put a U-bolt on
but they were out of stock, so I don't know if I'll be able to utilize one of those prior to me putting it together or not. But anyways, have that much. Sorry about the fingers. Got that much mocked up so far. I got to support this end. I'm going to go front and probably come off of this transmission mount and then go up to tie it in to give me some stability up and down vertically. So anyways, so we got another pillow block. Let me see if I can get some light in there. Oh, I do have the sprocket on that one. So we got this 1.25" shaft, this 1.25" shaft, which is essentially a jack shaft. That's going to have a 12 tooth sprocket. This one's going to have a 14. Then what drives this jack shaft, if you will be a 25 tooth, which will be on the other side, the back side. Let me see if I can work my way around through all the debris. So we've got this shaft that will be driving the front and rear pumpkins, and then we got just above that another 1.25" shaft. I guess we're calling that, or that would be referred to as a jack shaft, that'll have the 25 tooth sprocket, and then that disc and everything that I showed previous will connect to this output shaft of the transmission. All this will go down to this level now, and I'll mount a bearing. You saw on that shaft, I'll mount a bearing back in this area to help support that. Then that number 50 chain will come down, tie to this 25 tooth. So I went online, and there's a calculator for determining the ratio for jack shafts and the different sprockets. So if that calculator is correct, what I'm going to have is a 2.4 to 1 reduction, which will be good. Obviously, having the front drive shaft tied in, look at all these bubblegum welds. Well, what are you going to do? With the front drive shaft being incorporated into the drive system, there's going to be more resistance, if you will. But I think I'm going to be freeing up some resistance with this drive shaft not being at such a hard angle. It's going to be pretty much even. I don't know if I can get the angle of that. It's going to pretty much be the same level as the input shaft of the rears. So that'll create a lot less resistance. So, all right, well, yeah, and there's the front pumpkin, which will tie into, obviously, that shaft there. All right, I should actually be working on a truck that needs a radiator, but that's no fun. This is more fun, obviously. But I guess that's it for now.
yeah, I'm going to try and push through this in a few days because someone is supposed to be parking in this bay. I shouldn't be occupying doing this project, but anyways, that's all I have for now. Again, next time you'll see this, it's probably going to be operational, I'm guessing. I don't know if I'm going to have a front drive shaft right away. Try and recoup from the expenses to date, but I would like it operational, at least to the rear wheels. And I'm probably going to have to incorporate chain tensioner somewhere in this, so that'll be a little bit of fabrication going on. But anyway, I might do the video before I'm totally wrapped up with it. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see how this is with a 2.4 reduction, how it acts. I guess I'll probably be using third and fourth gear, maybe more. We'll see what happens. All right, that's it for now.